Hey guys, so I just made a video and I'm making another one because I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. So I wanted to make a video on how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my parents and stuff like that. I found out, well, actually, I kind of already knew because um, I don't know if it's just me, but when we had, I'll just say it, when we had sex, I guess, your body feels different right away. I mean, I did. I don't know if other people feel it, but I did, and I mean, I was like, if I'm not, then, I'm not. But I was like, crap, I think I am. So, yeah, but I told my sister-in-law, and I took a pregnancy test, like, maybe a week before. A week and a week. It was no more than a week. I mean, no less than a week before my period. It was really like soon, and she was like, just take it to see what happens. So I took it, and it came out positive, really, really, really faint, like really faint. And she was like, maybe it's like wrong, maybe this and that. I don't know, you know. So I was gonna go I was gonna go on a trip, so I was supposed to get my period during the trip, and I didn't. I mean, I would go to the bathroom every day, every single time I would go to the bathroom. I would go and I'd check to see if I got my period, and I didn't. So I was like, yeah, I think I definitely am. So when I got back from my trip, it was the month after already, because I got my periods at the end of the month, so I didn't get it. So I didn't get it, and I was like freaking out. Kinda, not really, because I kinda knew already, so I kinda like prepared myself. So my parents were gonna go that same day we came back. My parents, the same exact day, they left to Washington, so I didn't end up going, and I stayed home, and I went to a clinic. Well, actually, no. Okay, sorry. Okay, so before my trip, like a day or two before my trip, I went to the dollar store, and I got two pregnancy no, one. Did I get one? Yeah, I just got one. I got one pregnancy test, and I took it. It came out positive, like completely positive. And I was like, I don't know, I guess I'm pregnant. So yeah, after I got back from my trip, my parents left again. I went to a clinic, because they do free pregnancy tests at clinics, and I got I peed in a cup or whatever, and they told me I was pregnant, so I was like, I guess I'm pregnant for sure. The first thing I did was call my sister-in-law, and I was like, yeah, there's no doubt I'm pregnant. So my parents were gonna come back for a week, so I was kind of like, I need to tell them. So I told them the same exact day they got back. Like, they weren't even back for like 10 minutes, I think, and I had to tell them. So I told them, I told them together. Well, I told my mom first. She's like, you need to tell your dad, this and that. So, I told my dad and my mom, and my dad just kind of like stared at me. Well, I told them, I think I'm pregnant, and my dad's like, why are you late? And I was like, yeah, and he's like, how long? And I was like 2 weeks. So yeah, I told him. My dad just kind of like stared at me, like he didn't believe me, like he was waiting for me to say, I'm just kidding. But he just kind of like stared at me. He first said my boyfriend was not allowed to come over, he was so mad at him, but like not really at me, but he was just furious with him. He wasn't really mad with me. Sorry, my TV's on. My mom was really, really disappointed in me. Things were not the same with us for a while. It sucked. I mean, it's your mom. I mean, me and my mom were best friends. I could tell my mom anything. They did not know I was having sex, so it kind of like came as a bigger shock to them. So, yeah, it was. My dad just kind of like, my dad was like, I don't want you to be sad. I don't want you to like, you know, be depressed about it or anything. He's like, it happened and there's nothing we can do now. They never ever told me get an abortion. They never told me, did you look into your options? Never ever ever. From the beginning, I wanted to keep the baby. I never wanted to give the baby up. I'm going into 6 minutes. Okay. So, I mean, it was always keep the baby, and it still is, and it still will be. I mean, I have no desire to give my baby up at all, by all means, never. So yeah, things are better now with with my mom. I mean, we talk about the baby all the time. You know, I think she's kind of getting excited now. So that's good. So my parents are really supportive, which I'm so thankful for. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much their reaction. I have 3 older brothers. I have no sisters, so I'm like the only girl. So, my brothers found out. None of my brothers judged me. None of my brothers were mad. You know, they were kind of just like, it happened. It happened, you know. Yeah. So, I live with 2 of my brothers. Well, one of my oldest brother's like moved out. He's been moved out with his wife for a while and his kids. My middle brother, he just moved back in with us because he's saving up money to buy his house. And he has his girlfriend here and their baby. They have a baby. He's 2.5. And my other brother lives here too. My middle brother, he's always like, you can't eat that. You need to eat. When I was first pregnant, I had really, really bad morning sickness. And it was nausea that lasted all day. And I could not eat for the life of me. And he would always be like, you need to eat. And I'm like, it's hard. I mean, eating wasn't, feeling nauseous wasn't a choice. I mean, if I could eat, I could eat. I loved food before I got pregnant. Oh my god, me and food were like this. Well, not like this. I wasn't like a complete fat ass. But I loved food. I loved trying new food, you know. And, when I got pregnant, I kind of was just like, I can't eat anything. And it was so frustrating. And I lost weight. Like, my whole pregnancy, I've only gained 2 pounds. And I'm 16 weeks and 3 days. So I've only gained 2 pounds, and I just lost when I went to the doctor last Friday, I lost 1 pound. So I've gained a total of 1 pound in like 4 months. So, I mean, that's not bad. My baby's healthy, so that's all that matters. I eat now. Oh, I love eating. Sometimes I eat to eat for the baby. Sometimes I'm not hungry, but I know I have to eat, so I eat. And I eat little portions. I don't eat like a pig. I don't pig out. So, but yeah, so that's my story, guys, and I hope you liked the video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I have, I don't hesitate on answering questions. I mean, you know. So, just ask if you guys have any questions. I have no problem answering them. So, I will talk to you guys Tuesday for my 17-week update. Okay, bye guys.